To better advocate women's participation in key decision-making of the country, award-winning playwright and current South-South Zonal Organizing Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, Dr. Blessing Agbomhere, has launched a book as part of his community service. The book, titled Beyond Beauty, written by Dr. Blessing Agbomhere, portrays the story of a young woman who, through the tutelage of her mother and society, realizes that beauty is more than what the eyes can see. Victoria Agbi, who witnessed the launch, reports.
Author Beyond Beauty, Dr. Blessing Agbomhere, while giving an insight as to the inspiration that birthed the book, says his motivation was born out of love for empowering the girl child, which would in turn reduce the ills in the society.
I believe in the workability of the Nigerian society, and I also believe that every citizen of this country has a duty to make contributions to the betterment of our nation. In my own little way, I have made my contributions. And the contribution I have made is by writing a book to correct the ills of the society by encouraging the Nigerian society to pay attention to the girl child, to educate the girl child, to train the girl child to have values of entrepreneurship, values of contributions to community development, values that will help to build our nation. I believe that the woman is more important and very important in our society, because today, most of the ills we complain about today happen because the women encourage it. And if we train the women not to believe in those things and not to do these things and not to encourage these things, we still have a better society than we have today. If you want a better society, we must, as a matter of duty, empower the woman, engage the woman, train the woman to have these values, and this set of values that will help the woman to be a functioning member of the society, help the woman to have that capacity and ability to manage whichever area you give to her. And I also believe that when you give a woman something, she can multiply it, because that gift abides with a woman. So for our society to develop, as in Nigeria, we must pay a concerted attention to educating the woman, empowering the woman with skills and finance, putting the woman in a very wonderful position to be able to manage the home. Because when all homes in Nigeria are managed properly, the hills we have today in the society, they will not have them.
A former aspirant for House of Representatives, Umuahia North and South Federal Constituency, Honorable Lady Marlene Okoli, who lamented the depreciating awareness of literature in Africa, says the book Beyond Beauty has done enough to illustrate the importance and significance women play in making an impact beyond physical looks.
Yes, I expect everyone to read this book, because for once, if you remember that, first of all, literature is dying off in Nigeria, history is completely wiped out, and to know about women, what we know about women, especially in Nigeria, is the outer space. You have makeups, you have what you're wearing, you have that, but then there is what they call beauty is skin deep. And after reading the book, I realized that Barrister Blessing, Dr. Blessing, actually put himself in a position of all these women that has done one or two things in Nigeria. This is the first time women are represented. Women came out to represent. We had over 700 women that aspired to contest election this year, more than ever. Yes, it didn't quite go well, but I'm telling you now, women are ready to come out and do the best. And if you see the way the appointments are going, with what a few women that's been put in there, like Betta Edu and the lady that was supposed to be here today, our Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, even our national women leader, Dr. Mary, you could see that the women are now pushing hard. And as long as we push hard and get to the grassroots, I believe Nigeria will change. A lot will change in Nigeria. I came in from England to be part of that change. And as long as women like me are coming out to push further, yes, I believe the narratives of women being here will change.
Also, Magdala Cooper, a political leader of the Movement for One Liberia political party, says African women are strong, stressing that they have been working towards the country's onward revolution.
So I do believe there are strong women, and you also have another sister of mine, Joyce Banda from Malawi, who was the vice president, became a president, and there are several others across the continent. So African women are trailblazing. African women have always been part of the development of Africa, the revolution of Africa, and so I think they're great women doing great things, but I think we're all working in silos. And I think combining efforts and making sure we have a voice, a platform that gives us a voice, I think it's relevant. And I hope it's not just about the physical beauty of women. You know, there's so much aspect of women that's beautiful, her intellectual capacity, her ability to fight for the rights of other women, our young people and our disabled people. Those are the three categories that's oftentimes left behind and out of the decision-making process. So I look forward to reading the book and see what level of beauty they're talking about, because physical beauty is something that's just there.
The book, Beyond Beauty, is dedicated to the values of education, entrepreneurship, patriotism, and community service, as portrayed by notable Nigerian women such as Esther Agbomhere, Dora Akunyili, Stella Adadivo, First Lady of Nigeria Oluremi Tinubu, including young women in the country. In Abuja, Victoria Agbi reporting for Kaftan TV News.